Hello everyone. In the beginning of your self-improvement journey, you are gonna struggle. You are gonna make mistakes. And in order to help you a little bit, I'm gonna give you the 3 biggest mistakes that I think are the worst for you to do and how I countered them. I'm also giving you personal examples, so stick in for some awesome stories. Let's jump right into the video and let's go. Okay, the first mistake I want to go over is that not every principle is for everyone and that you do not have to keep everything that you learn by heart. It's important to learn more and more things during your journey. You are gonna learn many things that even contradict each other or that don't work well together. Just choose what is best for you, what fits your situation, and what you think you should keep, and eliminate the other things. You don't have to keep every principle that you learn. Good examples in my real life would be supplements that I took. I took many supplements along my fitness journey, like creatine, like actual protein shakes, magnesium, for example. I'm not taking all of them anymore, and I chose to only keep creatine because that was the healthiest supplement that didn't give me any side effects. Another example would be that I used so many different workout plans or that I had so many different daily routines. And I don't use any of them anymore, only some of them that really benefited me. For that, there's a really cool framework, and it's called the good ones stick. It refers to the fact that the good ones will simply and naturally keep with you, and that you don't even have to do that much, because the principles that you really think are awesome and that really help you are the ones that you're gonna naturally gravitate towards. You could also frame this as trial and adaptation, which means you try out something and then you adapt what you have currently done into something new. Not only the new effect, not only the new idea, just make what fits your own life in a new way. I tend to read something around 10 books a month, maybe 5. I could not possibly do all of the information in these books. But the good information, the really awesome hacks that really help me are the ones that naturally stick, and I don't even have to do a lot for them to do. The second mistake is quite similar, but it doesn't refer to the things you learn, but rather the people you take advice from. Not every advice from every person is worth your time and worth your ears. You need to be careful about who you take advice from. The best example for that, without any hate in my heart whatsoever, would be my grandparents. My grandparents grew up in a different time. It is legit for them to think in a different way. But I gotta make sure that I don't cloud my own judgment and destroy my own dreams by listening to exactly what they think I should do with my life. It's important to take into consideration all the things that other people have to say about what you're doing and their opinions. But it's important to use these opinions to reinforce your own and not to form your opinions around what others think. Make up your own mind and then adapt your opinion by listening to other perspectives. The frame I use for that is something called selective listening. You do not have to stop talking to the people that have different opinions from yours, but make sure that you do not take everything to your heart. The last mistake I made, and it is by far the most grave and the biggest one, make sure to stay consistent with small efforts that you can sustain, instead of going for big hits in 1 week or 1 month and then stopping instantly again. There's something called the yo-yo effect, and it's gonna hit you if you are not careful. My personal example for that would be me in the 12th grade. I joined Hustlers University at the beginning of spring break, and I took 6 to 8 weeks of really grinding 8 hours a day. I thought it was the right thing for me to do, but it ended me in yo-yoing back to my old life where I was gaming, smoking weed, and not really doing anything because I just took too much effort in the beginning and it wasn't sustainable. My advice is make sure to choose an amount of effort that is sustainable for you so that you avoid burning out or having the yo-yo effect. Just make small incremental efforts and become sustainable with what you are doing. Slow progress doesn't mean starting slow or being slower than other people. The most people you see are not an overnight success. The most people you see have learned to consistently work and exert effort on something, and after some years of consistent slow work, they have popped off. And that is what you perceive as an overnight success. Therefore, slow progress is a strategic good move and not something that only slow people do. Simply frame your days and frame the things that you do every day to promote slow incremental steps. Read the Atomic Habits book and really understand the principle of slow and incremental steps forward. I could also make a separate video on that. Leave a comment if you think that is a good idea. Okay, these were the 3 biggest mistakes that I did in my self-improvement journey. I hope it's gonna help you not make the same ones and ease the journey a little bit for you. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a subscription to not miss any future uploads. See you later and have a nice day.